Part 2. The Delivery Mechanism, 1 year CBSG training cycle. The role of facilitators. The AKF Community-Based Savings Groups program is implemented by a specialized unit at AKF and its partner organizations, consisting of a project manager, field-based area supervisors, and field-based facilitators. Facilitators are trainers, not service providers. The facilitator does not manage the activities of a CBSG and never touches the money nor manages the record-keeping of the group. The facilitator's work is to mobilize and train independent CBSGs and to maintain a training relationship with them that is never longer than a year. Facilitators must reside and should be recruited from their respective working area. The main objective of facilitators is to build awareness of the CBSG model in the community and to support participants to learn the system, use it properly, and save actively. A successful facilitator will ensure that local government officials and leaders understand the basic elements of the CBSG model, teach CBSG members to manage their group activities rather than depend on the facilitator, encourage all members to be actively involved in meetings, encourage all members to attend meetings on time, encourage all members to save regularly, ensure that the management committee fulfills its responsibilities and behaves democratically, be creative in helping members resolve interpersonal conflicts, and be confident that this works and that poor people can and will save regularly. One year CBSG training cycle. The first annual cycle of a CBSG is a training and supervision cycle of 52 weeks. During the first cycle, the group meets weekly or fortnightly as decided by AKF. In programs that promote a weekly group meeting schedule, the facilitator will visit the group 23 times over the period of 1 year, based on decreasing frequency of visits. The diagram outlines the 1 year training schedule of a community-based savings group. It summarizes the work of the facilitator over the period and essentially describes the commitment of the facilitator to support the group. The lower row and orange blocks show all group meetings. The upper row and yellow blocks indicate meetings which are attended by the facilitator. The black boxes indicate the training meetings. The activities of the facilitator are scheduled according to a carefully designed curriculum, with 9 training modules delivered at predetermined times over the year. Module 1. Membership, Leaders and Elections. Module 2. Social Fund, Savings and Credit Policies. Module 3. Development of Group Constitution. Module 4. First Savings Meeting. Module 5. First Loan Meeting. Module 6. First Loan Repayment. Module 7. Daily Savings. Module 8. Share Out. Module 9. Revision of Group Constitution, new Management Committee elections and preparation for the next cycle. Training modules are delivered to only one group at a time, and each module must be delivered individually during separate meetings. The modules vary in duration, but normally require 60 to 90 minutes each. Facilitators should note it is neither practical nor effective to deliver more than one module per day. The 1 year training program is implemented in 4 phases. The first phase is the preparatory phase. This 3-week phase consists of a series of meetings with local government officials, traditional leaders, local institutions and potential participants in the community. This is necessary to build awareness about CBSGs, to receive consent and support from influential members of the community, and to ensure that potential participants understand the basic principles of the system. The next phase is the intensive phase. This phase lasts about 15 weeks and covers the majority of the training curriculum delivered to the group by the facilitator. It begins with 4 training meetings that take place over a maximum period of 2 weeks. Again, each module must be delivered separately. This 2-week period serves as an important filter as members develop a better understanding of the system before financial activities are initiated. if any potential members become disinterested, it is preferable that they leave at this point rather than later on in the cycle, which may be more disruptive. During these training meetings, the group self-selects its members, elects its leaders, establishes its constitution, and sets out the rules and procedures that govern its financial activities. The group then initiates its financial activities and learns to manage its social fund, savings and loan transactions, as well as record keeping. The facilitator regularly attends meetings during this phase and is actively involved in guiding procedures. The third phase is the development phase. During this phase, the facilitator visits less frequently and is less active in meeting procedures. This phase lasts 17 weeks. The last phase is the maturity phase. This phase lasts up to 18 weeks and involves 3 crucial visits. The first visit of the maturity phase is scheduled precisely 3 months before the share-out to ensure that the group is operating smoothly with limited supervision and begin preparations for the annual share-out. The second visit is scheduled 2 weeks before the share-out in order to resolve any outstanding issues and prepare the group for the annual share-out. The last meeting of the maturity phase is the annual share-out. Following the share-out, the facilitator should schedule one last visit to the group at their convenience in order to facilitate the revision of the group's constitution and the election of a new management committee. The group then initiates its second cycle and continues to operate independently. Movement from one phase to the next depends on agreement between the facilitator and their supervisor, using the group health diagnosis and change of phase form, that the group is ready to move onwards and does not need any remedial training.